It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Southern California. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. ETN up the middle. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Lawrence. They're looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Martin, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. He keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Once more, here's Eckler. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Running on first down, Eckler trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Trayvon Walker coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the... Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. We're scoreless after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Herbert now. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Xander Horvath taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Eckler. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And picked up. And the aggressive. It's not working. Now Herbert following the turnover. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ball at the 23, second and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Gerald Everett from 8 yards out. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. And the Jags going to go on offense now late in this 1st half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. 2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the 2nd half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, but I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert, throw right side, complete to Williams.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call.